Hello, testing. My goodness. That was ridiculous.
I copy. What's your position?
We're pinned down at the door, taking heavy fire.
We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on. Seal the door.
So yeah, if I
Joker,
picked someone
are
who
you at the
wasn't up
rendezvous
for it,
point?
I'm
their
here,
shields
Commander.
would have been too
Chakwas
weak,
and the
but
rest
when
of
they
the
took
crew
that
just showed
gunshot,
up.
they would have died.
Morton's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till I bust through.
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your back.
Yeah, I said it's like, wouldn't it make more sense if I had brought Samara and Jack with me so they could take turns putting up the barrier? Okay, cool. Okay, so the whole reason I sent Mordin back to the ship is because for this final bit where you have to leave the rest of your squad behind to hold the line, every character has a combat value between 1 and 4. Mordin is the only character that has a combat value of 1, and I believe your total collective party left behind needs to exceed combat value of 12, otherwise they get overwhelmed and they all die. Yeah. So, honestly, as long as you leave Garrus, Grunt, and Zaid, doesn't really matter who else you bring with you, because those 3 all have a collective value of 12 between them, because they're the only 3 characters with a rating of 4. So, let's bring Thane, and... yeah, I'm going to bring Legion again.
We are ready. As am I.
Anything to say before we do this?
The collectors, the Reapers, they aren't a threat to us. They're a threat to everything, everyone. Those are the lives we're fighting for. That's the scale. It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down to this moment. We win or lose it all in the next few minutes. Make me proud. Make yourselves proud.
We'll do our best. Good luck, Shepard.
Hostile targets.
Like Phantasy Star Portable, like is that the title, or do you mean like Phantasy Star Zero that was on Portable?
I will direct this personally.
Hostile targets. shot. Enemy disabled.
Shields have failed. This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
The tubes are feeding into some kind of superstructure. It is emitting both organic and non-organic energy signatures. Given these readings, it must be massive. Shepard, if my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper. A human Reaper.
Precisely. It appears the Collectors have processed tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
What do the Collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent of reproduction. Or it may serve another purpose. I do not have the data to speculate further. However, it is clear that the Collectors are merely pawns. The technology and ability needed to create this Reaper is not their own. It is likely that different species construct each Reaper. In this case, the Collectors provide the labor.
The Collectors are just Protheans. Why would they help the Reapers?
The Reapers subdued the Protheans long ago. Probabilities suggest they attempted to create a Prothean Reaper and failed. Over time, they adapted the Protheans to suit their needs, changed them, turned them into workers, tools for the Reapers.
So, Valentine, I think they said this some point in the first game. Every time the Reapers come back and harvest all of galactic civilizations, it's done for the purpose of creating a new Reaper. However, due to humanity's massive intervention against the Reapers in the first game, the Reapers, and by extension the Collectors, are trying a new pattern for the new Reapers based off humanity due to, well, I think it's just them trying to satisfy a curiosity. If it's like, do humans have something, you know, extra that past civilizations didn't, that really made them a thorn in their side? But, yeah. I think at first they wanted to kind of have it, oh, each Reaper has something of a unique design, but then they realized there's hundreds of thousands of Reapers that you have to fight in the third game, so it's something I think they backpedal on a tiny bit.
They're building it to look like a human. Why?
It appears that a Reaper's shape is based upon the species used to create it.
Yeah, no. Come to the third game, all the Reapers look the same, so...
Reapers are machines. Why do they need humans at all?
Incorrect. Reapers are sapient constructs, a hybrid of organic and inorganic material. The exact construction methods are unclear, but it seems probable that the Reapers absorb the essence of a species, utilizing it in their reproduction process.
How many more humans do you think they'd try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more. Impossible to know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very early stage of development. An embryo in human terms.
So it's not alive yet. We can still stop it from being created?
The process can be stopped, but it is unclear exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
This thing is an abomination. Edie, how do we destroy it?
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to fall.
Give us a minute, Edie. I've got to take care of some old friends first.
Hostile targets.
Assuming control. The forces of antivirus bend to
Taking hits.
Yeah, the whole idea of each Reaper represents whatever species is a really cool idea, and they just don't. From this point forward, all Reapers kind of look like giant.
Eliminate rejection suits.
That's what Sovereign looked like. That's what Harbinger looks like. Again, from a practical standpoint, I get why they just settled on universal design. That would be a lot to program, especially in just a few years. I think that's a very fair comparison, since their Reapers are meant to be a combination of cybernetic and organic.
Under fire.
Orcs weren't.
The dead are useless. This changes nothing, Shepard.
Eliminate unit.
Team, status report.
Jack here. I'm tagging them as they come. Feel free to call for an exit any time.
Jackass.
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
Roger that, Commander. Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the Elusive Man. He's patching it through.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I was part of a team. Some of them gave their lives for this mission.
I know. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten. You did what you had to do, and you acquired the Collector base. I'm looking at the schematics EDI uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining Collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
They liquefied people. Turn them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
Shepard, Commander. This facility is data. It has no inherent ethical value. Destroying it will not return those lost. Keeping it may save others.
They were working directly with the Collectors. Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
You're completely ruthless. The next thing I know, you'll be wanting to grow your own Reaper.
My goal is to save humanity from the Reapers, at any cost. I've never hidden that from you. Imagine how many lives could be saved if we keep this base intact and use its knowledge to thwart the Reapers. Imagine the lives that will be lost if we don't.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed. I brought you back so you could keep fighting. Some would say what we did to you was going too far, but look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard you because I knew your value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
Normally I'm of... So... Before Mass Effect 3 came out, I was very much of the opinion, no, destroy it, you know, what use could this possibly have? But since I have played Mass Effect 3, actually keeping the base helps you in the third game, so I do actually recommend,
A threat this big.
if anyone
rules
plays
go out
this,
the window.
to actually keep the base.
If this station can help stop the Reapers, we have to use it.
Because it does
You're making the
help
right
you stop
choice.
the Reapers in the third game. I mean, you can still do it without it, but yeah, it helps.
Let's move. In 10 minutes, the reactor core will fire a radiation blast that kills anything on board.
I think it took us more than 10 minutes to get up here. You might want to give yourself more time than that.
Taking fire.
shields. Reinforcing shields. Rerouting power to shields. Overblocking kinetic barrier systems.
Target right.
That's the Human Reaper.
Overblocking kinetic barrier systems.
That's what the giant robot is.
Don't have to read this personally.
Only like 5 bits of heavy ammo left. Yeah. The Reapers are making a giant robot so that maybe once they take over the universe, they could maybe dip into the Kaiju franchise, or maybe make their own form of evil Power Rangers. You know, just they're having the giant robot ready.
Come on, Shepard, don't leave me hanging. Do you copy?
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
All survivors on board. We're just waiting for you.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know is
That's
Reaper.
kind of how I feel when I play Spore and I try to pick a fight with the rocks. Definitely a thing that I loved about Sword and Shield was since the Pokemon Dynamaxed, we got a kaiju fight, and since I grew up on both Godzilla and Power Rangers, I love that shit. So, if all your companions died, you would actually fall here because there wasn't any, because Joker's not strong enough to pull you up on his own. Plus, on top of that, you know, since he's also got to keep shooting to give you cover, he can't do both at the same time.
You have failed. We must find another way. Releasing control.
Dad? playthrough on Pokemon Shield, I made sure to use a Bisharp, because I found out Bisharp's supposed to be an homage to Jet Jaguar from Godzilla. And my first playthrough of Sword, I made sure to get a Gigantamax, oh shoot, I can't even remember what it's called. The Tortoise, the new Tortoise Pokemon, because its Gigantamax is an homage to Gamera, which, well, at least from the 90s film, Gamera's my favorite kaiju. Again, just from the 90s versions. The rest of Gamera kind of sucks. Hey, asshole.
Shepard, it's a new day, and we have you to thank for our deliverance.
This is about defeating the Reapers.
Indeed. But some part of you must be excited by the possibilities.
Dreadnought, that's the one.
Adapting
Thank
the
you.
technology of the collector base
Thank
could
you.
be
I
the
could
biggest
not remember
advancement for humankind
Dreadnought's
since
name.
the discovery of the relays. It will secure our dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance or just Cerberus?
They're one and the same. My mission has always been to promote and secure humanity's continued strength. Don't let idealism blind you. Using the base to its fullest potential is the best way to fulfill ours.
We need to dedicate every possible resource against the Reapers. Nothing can interfere with that. Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. You hold anything back, anything, and you're out.
It's not that easy, Shepard. We need each other.
Joker, shut him off.
Dreadnought is easily one of my favorite new Pokemon from Sword and Shield. I mean, even if it wasn't for the Gamera reference, I just really like the way it looks. Plus, I like Bruce. Which is odd that I don't like Blastoise. Don't ask why, I don't. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Actually, I think that's why in general I don't really like Charizard or Blastoise anymore, is they're too overexposed. So, fondness for Bulbasaur, because, yeah.
Bulbasaur's best boy.
Yeah. Then again, I'm one of those weird people who almost all their favorite Pokemon do not come from Gen 1. Corviknight's my favorite in the new gen because I adore Ravens. It's a big old Raven. I love Corviknight too. It's probably my favorite. So of all the new Pidgey equivalent Pokemon that was added, you know, a three level or a bird Pokemon that has 3 evolutions, it's definitely one of my favorite designs. I mean, I like the Toucan from Sun and Moon because it was a toucan, but I didn't think it was a very good Pokemon. I mean, my favorite is probably Staraptor. That honestly is because I got it in a normal. Yes. That's because I got it in a normal lock that I was doing against Jesse, and holy shit, that thing hit hard. Yeah. I'm sure I want to exit the credits. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, that's Mass Effect 2. What everybody in the universe considers to be the best Mass Effect game ever made. No, I think it's alright. I really do agree it's a really good game. But I am fervently of the opinion that I do prefer the next 2 games over Mass Effect 2. I agree, this game had some of the best mechanics, the best endgame, and honestly the whole loyalty thing affecting how the final level plays out. Yeah, that's something that none of the other, the 2 sequels really did not get down. But, yeah. I can't wait because next time I'll be streaming Mass Effect. I will be doing Mass Effect 3, my absolute favorite of the original trilogy, and we're going to have our hearts ripped out. So, until next time, I have been the husband of the person known as Senpai, streaming the game known as Mass Effect 2. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.